Well, the sign that I put in here says this was a stevia, but it looks like it looks like amaranth, and I think I had amaranth in the thing next to it, so I'm wondering if it's an amaranth seed they got over into the, I don't know, because the amaranth came up fast, and this one came up slow, but now it's growing pretty good. I'll have to look and see what a stevia looks like. This little strawberry is doing fine. Don't know if this is alive or not. It's a parsley. So we were gone since from Saturday morning to, it is now Sunday afternoon. We just got home. We went to a 100th birthday party. One of our cousins turned 100 actually on Friday, but the party was on Saturday. And so we went to Portland, well, actually Vancouver, Washington, to go to his party, and that was really fun. While we were gone, it rained. I think the wind must have blown quite a bit too, because a couple of my potted plants out by my driveway were tipped over on their sides. But they weren't damaged or anything. They were just busy laying on their sides. So it's cool today. It's just hovering right around 68, 69. And a little bit breezy. And I think my plants are liking a little reprieve from the hot. And the rain certainly helped too. I have roses that came back into bloom. That is very pretty. I love roses. And, oh, this grew fast. It's a borage, I think, that I just put. It was in with some seeds that I planted in. I need to look up what things you can do with borage. These are pretty. Oh, good. Oh, good. I have a patty pan squash that's actually coming on here. Thought maybe I wasn't going to get any. That squash plant looks like it doubled in size over the weekend. This pepper's looking pretty good sized. And then let's see. There's one down here. Looks like it's got a little bug hole in it. And then some peppers over here. So it's looking pretty good, and some tomatoes that I don't know how to tell when those are ripe. They seem to be purple and green. Everything else is looking like it enjoyed the rain. The grapes I planted several days ago are still looking good. It looks like they took well to the transplant. And my beans are loving this rain because they perked up a lot. Let's see if we can get this one to wind through the... Whoop! I just broke that off. Well, not the end of the world. Well, the plants that I planted here by my rock garden seem to have come up, along with the grass, of course. So that's good. I think looks like most of them are calendulas. And then there's was that a bachelor button? Maybe that's fallen over there. Thought there was a cosmos somewhere along here somewhere that I remembered seeing, but I don't see it now. And one in a pot, which we'll see what that is when it decides to bloom. It doesn't The leaves look different than the calendula, so I don't know what it is. My corn is greened up quite a bit, but I don't know if it'll get tall enough to make any corn before the growing season ends. The one that's tallest has some dry on it, but again, it looks like it liked the rain because the ground is wet. And let's see what we got over here. Beans are looking good. And looks like it's about ready to bloom, so I might actually have some beans here shortly. That would be really good if that were to happen. I think I can safely pluck these little onions. I think they were the bunching onions, so I'll have to come out here tomorrow and do something about that. And this room there, I can plant some more stuff, some fall things. Well, this onion's pretty good sized. That looks good. This pampas grass is looking good. But the others that I planted, not so much. That one looks like it might have died. It's kind of hard to tell. And then the one that's up there, for sure, died. It's got some leaves there by it now. Yeah. Well, that's my Sunday afternoon walk. Thank you for coming along with me on my short little walk, kind of inspecting to see what happened while we were gone for the weekend. But everything looks like it's coming along nicely. Plants enjoyed the rain. The wind didn't seem to hurt anything other than knocking over those few ones that were in a pot. And now the sun is shining and it's pretty, but not hot. It's beautiful sitting out here on my porch. My cat is snuggling my foot. I think I will wish everyone a happy Sunday. And call the video good for now. I'm thinking that I ought to get, I know I've said this before and I haven't really done it, a little more purposeful in my videos, like maybe teaching some certain something, or, well, I can't show you any cooking stuff because my kitchen is not put back together yet. My living room is quite nicely put together. My dining room is so-so. Part of it's put together, part of it isn't. Because part of it has the stuff that belongs, some of the stuff that belongs in the kitchen. And my back bedroom, our spare bedroom looks good. The bed can actually be slept in again, if need be. And our other bedroom, which we call the computer room, still has bags of stuff. One bag has cleaning supplies, another bag has all my spices, another bag has all of my spoons and spatulas and all that kind of stuff. And there's a pile where the drawers that go with the kitchen cabinets are, and another sack that's got all baking pans and all that kind of stuff, waiting for my kitchen to be put back together. The cabinets are supposed to arrive tomorrow. And then the day after that, our general contractor is supposed to come over and start putting it all together. Then we have to wait for the plumbers to come and rehook up the sink and the ice maker. And then I should have my kitchen. I'm getting really anxious. The thing the thing I think I've missed the most is my stove and my oven. Although it's been hot enough that I didn't really need to be cooking things that were hot anyway. People say, well, how you eat? We have a microwave. And I have an induction cooker, it's been out in the garage, my husband's man cave. And I can go, it's one of those New Wave induction cookers. And so I can fry things up in that, and well, even boil things. So we've been able to, get by. But I'm anxious for things to be back to normal. So I hope your weekend was productive. We really enjoyed getting together with all the Markwards for John Markward's 100th birthday. He's actually, what did we decide? We're second cousins, I think is what we decided. His father and my husband's grandfather were brothers, if I'm getting this straight. So I think that makes us second cousins. And I get confused about the first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, and the, second cousin once removed, or whatever. What's the difference between a second cousin and a first cousin once removed? I totally get confused on that. I read it and I think, oh, I understand that, and then I think about it and then, nope, I don't understand it. But it's like my husband said, a cousin's a cousin. It doesn't matter whether it's first, second, third, or 200th. A cousin's a cousin. We're all family. And we haven't spent much time with the Markward side of the family, so this was really nice. We've spent time with my mother-in-law's side of the family, the Messenger family. And in days past, I've spent time with my children's father's side of the family. And I've also spent time with my Bloxham side of the family, and my Biddleston side of the family, and my Walski side of the family. A little bit with my Bloxham side of the family, not as much. Most of them live in Indiana, or back that direction. And then my biological family, the Wagoners, we're Facebook friends, and I've met one of my brothers in person, and a nephew and a niece. So hopefully someday before I leave this earth, I get to spend more time with them. Family is family, regardless of how the connection happens. And then we've got non-family people that are family because we share things in common, like Facebooking, like gardening, like Toastmastering, like church, like homesteading, like loving our cats, like whatever our political views are. All of these people are little segments of family. And to get really technical about it, the earth started with Adam and then Eve. And we're all descendants. That makes every single one of us family, no matter what color we are, no matter what race we are, no matter what our religious beliefs are. We're all family. I know not everybody sees it that way, but we're all family. We're part of God's family because He's the one who creates us. The Bible says that He knew us when we were still in our mother's womb. And I think that's pretty special. Well, I didn't mean to start giving you a devotional, so I'm going to go ahead and thank you for watching. Encourage you to subscribe if you haven't, like, and hit the notify button, and all of that good stuff that I always say. But most importantly, may the good Lord richly bless you. Until next time.